Well, Courtney, a 2-0 win over OJM, and I think the scenes at the end summed up just how important a win that was and how hard work that was.
Yeah, we knew it was a tough ask coming here and winning. They're unbeaten at home. They've got the best defensive record in the league for a reason. They were resolute, they were hard to beat. We've had to work really hard there and play a bit of a different way to the way we normally play at home. But we're finding a way away from home, which is important. We've lost one game away from home all season. We're not conceding many goals away from home. We're not scoring as free flowing as we are at home. But we're finding a way, and I think that's the difference with that group of boys you've got there. At the moment, they're confident. They're doing everything properly. They're still staying humble and they're staying quiet. They're going about the business quietly, which is the way we want to do things. They've worked themselves into the ground, and you get your rewards for working hard most of the time in football, and they've definitely done that.
Do you feel like that's the kind of game that you wouldn't have won in previous seasons?
Yeah, I think it is. You look at the statistics. Coming away to tough places and sort of being rolled over and not doing the right things. You've got to play the pitch. It's a really sticky pitch. We've turned it into good areas. We've been strong. We've been resolute. Our shape's been good. We made sure we haven't gone deep. We've tried to land on first contact and second balls, and we've done that. And I think first half we were put under the cosh. I think they were the better team first half, and we had to dig really deep to make sure we came in at 0-0. They missed a great chance. Matt's made an unbelievable save right before half time. He's done the same at the end of the game, to be fair, to keep it at 2-1. And then second half, we thought we could have a go and step on it a little bit and still play football on it. We have to work harder. I said to that, just work harder off the ball. When we get it, we've got to work doubly hard to create a little bit of space for us because it's so tight and a difficult pitch. We're well worthy of the win in the end. I thought we were the better side over the 90 minutes and well deserved it.
It felt like almost not a game of two halves, but having to sort of soak up a little bit of pressure and almost let them have a little bit of the play in the first half, and then second half it seemed like you stepped up again.
Yeah, listen, we knew it was a tough half to get through. You're getting penned in a little bit, and we tried to do the same to them second half. So we've just tried to do what they did to us, but just with a little more quality. And we just said to the lads, as long as you work harder than them and you run more than them, once we get chances and we get your better players on the ball and around the box, like you've got Lewis Rankin in good areas, you've got Dorse who's in form into the box there, and we always score goals. It's just a case of days like this when you're not creating as many chances as we normally do, being ruthless and taking the one or two that you get, and we've probably had 2 or 3 chances on goal and scored 2 goals. So yeah, we're more than pleased with that.
You mentioned Matt Hill. I'll ask about him in a minute, but the back four as well, who didn't let OJM have too many chances and were outstanding all day.
Yeah, I thought Charlie Swinwood was unbelievable. I think he got through in last week and did really well. Looked assured, and today you saw the other side of him. But listen, that's why we brought him in. He's used to playing on the pitch at Bridgenorth, which isn't the best. So we knew we'd bring him in into these sort of winter months to be resolute and big and strong. And he's a leader, Charlie. He's streetwise. Delighted to bring him in, and a lot of bees are really, because like Jack was struggling with a knock after Saturday, and we need to bring those bodies in. They saw that with the bench, that your bench today has gone on and saw the game out for you. You've got Rolly Devore coming off the bench, Harry Sawyer coming off the bench, Joe Cairns coming off the bench, Zaki. It's a fantastic bench and a fantastic team to try and get into. We said that to the lads. The 5 subs should play in our team, and they should get in your team. But the lads that at the moment are playing, they deserve it. And defensively, I thought we were very good. The same when Harry Sawyer went on at right back. I thought he was fantastic. Such a laid-back character. He just does everything properly, and he was superb as well. And as was the skipper, Danny.
And Matt Hill, I think it was meant to be the last game of his loan today. Made 2 magnificent saves, a deserved clean sheet. What's kind of the score with him / goalkeepers for next week and going forward?
Yeah, hopefully Brandon's fit now. He's had his rest. Brandon's fit, so hopefully he can come in for Matt. We're going to have a look at that situation, see if we can potentially get Matt's extended. But it depends what his situation is with rugby. We knew it was a 1-month initial loan. But listen, we've got Brandon ready to step in and play. He's fit now. He's been ticking over and getting some games on Sunday morning to try and get himself ready. And I've no hesitation throwing him in. Brandon, I thought he was brilliant at the start of the season. Lost a little bit of form while we brought Youngie in, and listen, he's got to be hungry and ready to come back in, because that's been an unbelievable shift from Matt for the amount of time he's come in. And there's no coincidence for me that you've looked so much assured and confident because you brought a goalkeeper who's got the bit between his teeth to do well. And how he's not playing at a better level, it astonishes me really. But to have him at this level of football and the standards that he's got, he's miles better than he was when we had him originally. Miles better. His standards are high, and I'm really pleased for Matt, because you can see the smile on his face. I asked him, if we could get it extended, would you? And he said, I'll snap your hand off. So it just shows how much he wants to be here. And that's what we've got in there. I said that to the boys, that we've got a dressing room there that fight for each other and want to be here, and they're here for the right reasons, and doing everything they can to win games of football, and that's all we can ask of.
Back at home next week for the visit of Wolves Sporting. What do you remember from the game there that was obviously abandoned at half time, but it was 45 minutes where we played pretty well and moved the ball nicely?
Yeah, we did. It's difficult because the conditions were so poor, weren't they? So you can never get a real reflection on it. But I thought we did move the ball quite well on that pitch, and give us a little bit of an insight into how they play and the way we do things. So we can be a bit more free flowing at home and get on the ball and sort of shift that tempo a little bit. Obviously we've got Dawes who's going to be suspended, so it's a chance for H to come in at right back or somebody else to fill in there and then come through. So it's a chance maybe to change the team a little bit with the Ingles game a few days later, so we can probably make sure we're fresh. And that's the key of having that squad together now. Waiting for Issa to come back in as well. There's a couple of other boys. We sort of left the shine out the squad today. H who's been struggling with a knock, so we're giving a little bit of time off. So there's boys who still come back in, and that's how we need it to be. We've done unbelievably well to get through that period with 12, 13 players, and that's all we've had. So the shift that they've put in, and the determination and the desire to not be beaten to win football matches has been absolutely unbelievable. So we've just got to make sure that we have that same design now. We don't get above a station. It is what it is. No one's gonna drop off. We're going to get chased to the wire. At the moment we're the leaders. We've been in that position where we're chasing. It's tough. The pressure's on you, but again the pressure's still on us. So let's see what we can keep doing.